Hello friends, I am Dr. Kumar, hair transplant and aesthetic surgeon by profession.
My dear friends, what I want to say is, when you are really interested in yourself, then only you will catch hold of your breath. Until then, you will wander outside. You will go to allopathy. If not allopathy, you will go to naturopathy. If not naturopathy, homeopathy. After that, you will go to Tirupati. All are same for you. You will search outside because you want to catch hold of the reason outside. But it's all partial. But when you go inside with the help of the breath, you can catch hold of yourself. The root cause of your suffering. Actually, there is no suffering. Suffering is an illusion. Like a child is crying. What for? It wants to seek the attention of your mother, the baby's mother. If the baby's mother approaches the crying baby, it will settle. It will settle down, the cry. So, going to the root cause and addressing the cause of the problem happens when you aim at spiritual health. That's why we say spiritual health is the root, physical health is the fruit, rightly said. If you want to have fruits, you have to focus on the roots. If you focus on the branches, the leaves, you can't find the ultimate, the reality. People are living in illusion. And you know pretty well, money is necessary, fame is required, and the relationships are required. But all are connected to the mother science, that is spiritual science. Spiritual health speaks about spiritual science. We, as masters of medical science, am master in general surgery. You may be master in commerce. He may be master in psychology. But all sciences are connected to the mother science, spiritual science. Spiritual science speaks about the scientific temper towards yourself. No need to believe in God. Most of the religions say, believe in God, trust in the life. No, I say, trust in yourself. Believe in yourself. This is what we call be yourself. What happens if you are not be yourself? You will live the life of a cameraman. You will live the life of a politician. You will live the life of your hero, but you won't live your life. At the last you will feel, yes, I wasted my life. Let me take one more life, if at all reincarnation exists. If you are a believer of reincarnation, Raymond Moody beautifully says, if you won't believe in reincarnation, no problem, next life is there, you can explore it. In Narada Gita, it is beautifully said, no need to believe in anything, you must have scientific temper. If you have scientific temper, you can explore. While exploring the evolution, true evolution happens. So my dear friends, the spiritual health speaks about the evolution, conscious learning. We all know, most of the times we are not at all aware of ourselves. We don't know how we are walking. We don't know how we are speaking. We don't know how we are eating. But spiritual health, spiritual science speaks about how conscious you are. Nowadays, people during corona times, they're all becoming aware of their breaths. They're taking care of the breaths so that not only the outer life, they're also focusing on inner life. Not only how to build the relationships outside, but also people are focusing on internal relationships with the family. And the person is becoming total. This is what spiritual health or spirituality speaks about. For example, you are eating. If your mind is somewhere else, will you enjoy the taste of it? No, not at all. So, the breath science is nothing but spiritual science. With observation of the breath, we can understand how magnanimous our body is, how magnanimous our thoughts, the gap between the two thoughts, the actions. When you are aware, this mindfulness makes you more meaningful life. Do you want a meaningful life or meaningless life? Yes, everybody are interested to have meaningful life. I said, when you hold the breath, what happened? Your breath, when breath ceased, the thoughts also ceased. From this you can say thoughts and mind are interlinked. Your mind is not situated either in the heart or in the brain. It is connected with the breaths. That's why Buddha beautifully said, blissful breath observation is nothing but life observation. For example, I am good at surgery, but I may not be good at communication. Then I am going to lose that part of the life. I am very good businessman, but I am not very happy with the family. How many marks you are going to give to me? Only 50%. So you can also leave outer world, but if you balance the outer and inner world, the bridge between this outer and inner world, the spirit, that's why people say you must have team spirit. And spirit is alcohol. People always enjoy the alcohol. Why? Because they always release all their suppressed thoughts, suppressed feelings. There will be wonderful communication. So what I want to say is, no need to depend on the external alcohol. You can depend upon your inner spirit. No need to search for the spirit outside. What is the brand? Various brands. Here, create your own brand. This is what spiritual health speaks about. So the wavering in your life will stop and you will wisely settle in yourself. When you settle in yourself, then life will become play. Life will become a joy. Life will be a bliss. Most of the time, people are always in search of, yes, I want to have this, that. But if you observe a baby in the mother womb, when it comes out of the mother womb, always the folded hands will be open. That means you are here to give. It is not to give everyone like what Bill Gates does, what other people does, Warren Buffett does. It is not giving to others. First you have to give life to yourself. How best you are giving life when compared to yesterday. For example, today is August 23rd. Your life on August 23rd must be better than August 22nd. And August 24th life must be better than. So who is going to give gift to you? You must give a life gift to yourself. Spiritual health speaks about giving gift to your own self. That's why Buddha beautifully said, meditation is the beautiful gift you can give to yourself. For example, I want to have a gift. If I depend on the cameraman or the editor, Shiva, I have to depend on them. I have to boast them, or I have to be very friendly with them. And their life is also very different. Instead of wasting more time, you can allocate that same time to be with yourself, be with your breaths, be with your core. Instead of living at the periphery, go to your core. Spiritual health speaks about staying at the core. That's why Vedas, Upanishads beautifully said, meditation is nothing but staying with your own self. What happens when you are with your own self? You can observe how beautiful this body is. How beautiful you are thinking. So most of the people say positive thinking, negative thinking and miraculous thinking. How can you decide? For example, I want to kick a person. Yes, I have anger. I want to kick the person. But for other people, it looks like I'm a rowdy, even though I'm a surgeon. So this discretion goes by the external environment. But if you see from yourself, you can take the decisions. Instead of being governed by the other people, if you have the spiritual health, then you can act according to yourself. For example, a problem has come, pain has come. We all know pain transforms into pleasure. For example, a baby is getting delivered. Mother thinks that it is a very painful one because it is more than 400 fractures pain. Mother thinks that, yes, I should not mate with my soulmate or husband or spouse. Why? Because this is a very painful condition. Next time I should not sleep with my husband. But after the baby comes out, after the delivery, she says, yes, my husband is wonderful, Bangaram. That means a gold. So the pain transforms into pleasure with the help of the spirituality. Otherwise, pain is pain. for the mundane beings, for the metaphysical masters, meditative beings, mindfulness masters, the pain is a gain. From the suffering, we will go to the offering. From the confusion, we will go to the conscious living. This is how spiritual health educates you, empowers you, entertains you, gives enjoyment to you. That's why I say, being friendly with the breaths and understanding the spiritual health is making friendship with your life and making friendship with yourself. Is it not good? If you want to make friendship, you have to wait. You have to have appointment. But here, there is no need for any appointment. You can do. You can romance with yourself at any time. You can be friendly with yourself at any time. This is what we call the divine romance, divine friendliness. This happens with staying with your own spirit. Staying with your own spirit, that is breaths, makes you wholesome, blossoming. See, sun is there, flower is there. Sun is blossoming. He is not for you. In the same manner, the flower is also blossoming. We think that the bud has blossomed into the flower. No, it is its own growth. So when you are with the spiritual health, when you are with your breath science, when you are with your core, then you will be always blossoming. No need to say to your son, read. He will read because he will love himself. He will accept himself. He will have the self-responsibility towards his studies. We all know, no need to waste the time. There are two things are there, either time utilization or time passing. People will not indulge in time passing activity. They always utilize the time for their own betterment because they want to give gift to themselves. If you are giving gift to your own self, what will happen to them? What will happen? You will always give gift to the other people because you are fulfilled. You want to give gift to other people. This is a natural course. For example, you are a small kid, you won't bother. You will always depend upon how to get the food, how to get the love. But when you grow, even you will feed yourself. In the same manner, when you grow still further, you will give birth to the another child. Spiritual health is a passion. It is not the need. Physical health may be the need. Because we are in a confusion. Whom should we go? Whom should we approach for the healing of our suffering? But when you shift from surface to your spirit, your soul status, with the help of breath observation, what is called anapanasati, simple observation of the breath by the Buddha, simple witnessing of your breath with smile, what I call ananda vipashyati. Ultimately, you have to have the bliss, the happiness at the end. As Dr. Vendayer says, there is no way to happiness. Happiness is the way. Begin with the happiness. That's why I say ananda vipashyati is starting with a smile, filling every area of pain with a smile, witnessing your breath with smile, and even distractions, deviations with a smile. Later, this smile, whatever you cultivated, it will make you to land in your blissful state. So, initially start with breath observation. As I said, spiritual health is nothing but, spirit is nothing but breaths. Health is becoming holy, wholesome. I think you know, medicine and meditation both have same roots called medicinia, to become wholesome. That's why I feel very, very proud being in the medical profession. As a medical doctor, we always touch the body. But if you evolve to touch the mind, to know the mind, and to feel the soul of the being, then we are Narayana, Vaidyo Narayano Harihi. This is a very, very greatest profession. That's why I impart the spiritual health sessions, smile breath awareness meditation sessions to the nurses, paramedics, because they do a lot. Doctors prescribe, but the most of the treatment is given by the nurses. For the inpatients, in addition to giving the medicines, if they teach meditation, what happens? Every patient will go into absolute stillness, absolute calmness, absolute tranquility. There is no confusion, there is no conflict, there is no unnecessary chatting. They will become silent and they will be with the pain. We all know pain is for gain. From the pain we can go to the pleasure. So when you are with the breaths, when you are with the spirit, when you are with the soul, when you are with the self, then you can reach the roots. Then you can work out from the roots. So my dear friends, I want everyone, instead of just looking at the fruits, look at the roots. Change must happen from the roots. Breath science speaks about having change from the roots. The choice is yours. The ball is in your court. Where will you live? Do you live in the surface, or do you choose to be in soulful state?